Hi, my name is Stephanie Robbins, and I am the CEO and president of Robbins Plumbing here in Phoenix, Arizona. My goal today is to teach you how to purchase a shower valve. In order to do that, what the heck is a shower valve? So a shower valve, technical terms, plumbing wise, is the valve for your shower or tub and shower that's behind the wall. You don't actually see your shower valve. It's hidden behind the wall. What you see, which is the next thing that's important to know, is shower trim. So shower trim is that physical part that you see, and where you turn your handle, the pretty metal part, that kind of thing is your shower trim. So where I see a lot of clients make the error of trying to remodel their bathroom and doing a DIY and trying to make it affordable is they will buy new shower trim. And there are lots of gorgeous shower trims out there, different colors and finishes, whether it's gloss or it's matte, lots of options. But this is where they make the mistake. They buy the pretty part that's exposed that is irrelevant if it doesn't match the shower valve. So when should you buy a shower valve versus shower trim? Well, there are a couple of reasons why you would buy a whole new shower valve versus the trim. One, age. If you're looking to update your bathroom, trim is often just a Band-Aid that you'll end up paying twice to do something. So if your shower valve is over 20 years old, it's leaked before, that kind of thing, it's something where you should consider changing out the entire valve, the part inside the wall, as well as the trim that you see, the pretty parts on the front side of your shower surround or your tub. The second time that you would want to consider that is if you're buying trim because, oh my gosh, I saw this on Pinterest and it's beautiful and I love it, and you're buying just that trim, well, I'm going to be the bearer of reality for you. Trim is not interchangeable. So just like you don't put a Toyota tire on a Cadillac car, it's very much like that with your shower. The trim is not interchangeable, sometimes not even by just brand. So let's say you have a Kohler shower valve. The trim is not interchangeable. You find one online, you love this trim, it's a good deal, you're ecstatic. It won't line up with the Kohler shower valve that you have. Trim is very specific, not just to brand, but to model. So if you have Moen, you got to be specific to Moen, and then what will that trim fit? Do you have, which kind of Moen shower valve do you have? Which kind of Delta shower valve do you have? Do you have something off-brand that doesn't even exist anymore? These are times where you will want to really consider replacing the shower valve behind the wall to accommodate that trim, that look that you're going for, that you're in love with. Brand matters. When you're considering buying a shower valve, so I did list right now some of my popular favorites, but brand matters, and here's why. What I know to be true in 28 years of doing this is cheap today is expensive tomorrow. I'm just going to ponder that for a second because it is absolutely true. So when you're seeing this in-store special, off-brand at your local hardware store, what you need to understand is that brand may not be in existence in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now. And the parts within that may not be available. So if it's a company that's fly-by-night and it is that bargain bin shower valve, it matters. So some of those brands that have been around for a long time, it may be $50 more today. But what that means over the lifespan is insane. So for example, warranty wise, you're not going to have a labor warranty forever, but on a lot of these brands like Kohler and Moen and Delta and Pfister, you're going to have 15 years on parts or even lifetime. Buy it for looks, buy it for life. Spend the $50. Brand matters. It absolutely matters in the longevity of your home and getting those parts and knowing that they're going to be available, and it's not a company that was fly by night and went out of business because they were a bargain bin at a home repair store. Not always a huge fan of the hardware store and what's there, because a lot of it, in fairness, is out of code and they shouldn't sell it. Choosing a finish is the next thing you should consider when you're looking at it. For example, chrome is really popular. It has been for a very long time, but a lot of my clients, including me, are like, there's spots on it now. Like, chrome is a mirror finish. It shows everything. So really consider, how is this bathroom shower valve going to be used? How often is it going to be used? And who's taking care of it? So if you're considering a dark finish, we'll consider your water quality. Because if you have hard water, you are going to see hard water. Just like if you have that chrome finish, you're going to see those water spots on a mirror. It's just like every time you touch a mirror and it's like, oh, that's a fingerprint. So that's where some of the rough finishes come in, is to hide fingerprints. So the oil rub bronze and things like that, you really want to consider the maintenance of your finish and how is it going to be used. If it's in a whole bathroom and it's there for the pretty of it, you can get away with some different things. But if it's going to be used, take that finish into account, because if you love those dark finishes, it's definitely time for us to have a conversation about the water quality to your home, because it matters. So I am someone who loves dark finishes. Oh my gosh. So almost every faucet in my house is a dark finish. But I do have sexy water, so it's okay. Where other clients are like, you were right. I'm like, I know. Now let's fix the water that's breaking it. So that is definitely something to consider. The other thing to consider when you're buying a shower valve is how many handles. And this matters a lot too on who is using it. I can't tell you how many times we've gone out to Airbnbs and things like that, and it's like, the shower valve's not working. Well, they don't say shower valve, but the shower's not working. It won't get hot. It won't get cold. It won't turn on. And we go out there and it's like, no, it does. You just don't know how to work it. So consider who is using it. If this is something that's in a guest bathroom, don't make it complicated where, hot isn't labeled, cold isn't labeled. So it's easy, obviously, when it's, two handles, you see hot and cold, but there are a lot of options out there. You have pressure balancing, you have multiple shower heads, that kind of thing. So when you're considering those handles and how that's going to be used, consider the person who is going to be using it. If it's in your master bedroom, kill it. But the thing to consider too is when you have multiple holes and repairs later, every hole that you have for different handles is an access point into tile or your surround or whatever you're choosing. So it's something to be aware of. If you're trying to remodel on the affordable and you already have a single handle shower valve, you're going to want to stick with a single handle shower valve. You're not going to go with 3 handles, because again, that's opening tile or that kind of thing, versus staying with 1. So that's stuff to definitely consider if you are in the market for a new shower valve or an update to your bathroom, because the 80s called and they want that crystal handle back. You can definitely trust my team of insanely incredible experts to walk you through that process, help you find something that you love, that's within your budget and isn't going to kill your bathroom. Unless you want your bathroom killed, we can do that too. You can reach out to us at 623-486-4657, of course, on our website at robinsplumbing.com, or on our social media, Facebook and the Instagrams and all of those things.